This is Elden Ring Nightreign. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is the new standalone spin-off entry in the Elden Ring franchise. So basically, it's kind of like an arcadey Elden Ring. You move fast, you jump high, you battle and fight quicker than you've ever done before. You're playing cooperatively in a group of 3 where you're trying to collect the rune essence in order to level, and then you're kind of, I guess, actually going across days. The days seem to be about 15 minutes or so, and it's kind of like a bit of a battle royale setup where you are slowly being pushed inwards, and then you'll have to fight something, and then the dust clears and you kind of start another day, and it goes in and out, and yeah, it's kind of an interesting concept. What is going on with the texture on that? That's kind of funny looking. So yeah, there's all like the bosses, the monsters, the creatures, the environment of Elden Ring. Maybe some other franchises thrown in there too for the observant, but yeah, it's genuinely an interesting choice because this is most certainly not at all what I had anticipated for what this game is going to be. Like, it's genuinely surprising to me. And it's kind of a neat experience, too, because you're basically, you know, working together to do this, and it's just kind of a fun, easygoing kind of take on the series. Fun being, you know, whether or not you're into this vibe, but kind of like the game you would play with your buddy if your buddy was not at all into Elden Ring. This would be something that was like a lot more accessible to your pal. Which is an interesting choice because this is... I expected like another new landmass or something where we were cooperatively battling stuff. I didn't expect this at all. It seems like they have you going on expeditions. So I theorize these expeditions that you go on are basically like different areas that you're kind of trying to survive in. It's a neat idea. Like, we're gonna have to see what the full scope of this is, but this is also just like a combination of concepts put together, if that makes sense. Like, it's something you would like do as a concept, I think, in like the drawing room, and then you wouldn't really release it. But you know, obviously can't get enough of Elden Ring action, so it makes sense. To me, I find the concept really bizarre. I don't dislike it. I'm just more curious what fans are going to think when they see this game. So yeah, on the PlayStation 5 Pro here, this game is actually looking really good. So I've been playing it across all the different platforms, and this is like really, really high levels of clarity. Like, this genuinely looks a lot better. Like, this is a yeah, this is a very, very nice looking visual experience here on the Pro. So yeah, basically this is the prioritized frame rate. This one looks like it is a dynamic 4K, something like 1900-ish p, and it's internally like 1440p, and it's attempting to be 60 FPS. Then we also have the other option here, which is not under that section, that's right in this one. Prioritize quality. So prioritize quality is like, it's a native 4K, but it's internally 1440p, and it should be 30 FPS unlocked, as that is usually the setting for this one. But yeah, they've kind of... I'll never get used to being able to just jump off of an area in Elden Ring. That really throws me off. So I would say that going with the performance mode is kind of ideal. Like, this is a very clean picture quality for sure. I'm actually kind of floored by the how good this looks on this platform. It is actually quite a bit clearer, which is nice. They did a good job with the keeping the level of detail here. Like, it's nice looking, and it runs generally well. And it's, I don't know, fascinating. It's just like, it's so bizarre that this exists as it does, because you're basically it's Elden Ring, right? The Dark Souls formula, open world, but they've kind of thrown it into an arcadey, faster little battling game, which I don't know if that's what the audience will really be into fully. I am, yeah, like I said, I really genuinely am curious what people that are fans of this franchise think, because like it's just not at all what I had anticipated in my mind when I saw the first announcement for this game. I was just like, huh, jumping into this, completely flabbergasted by, what they're actually doing with this one. I'm also curious about the long-term gameplay loop of this. Like this seems like something you almost have, uh, basically in kind of turn with regular Elden Ring. Like you would, you would play this, and then you would go back and play regular Elden Ring. Like I just don't know. Like we'll have to see what the gameplay loop is, but I don't know if you'd spend copiously like large amounts of time specifically playing just this. And it's funny too because it's like it's co-op focused, right? But like, is this the right stone? I don't think it is. It's co-op focused, but like a lot of the time you don't even really work together. Like you can, and it's helpful for bosses and stuff. But people really do seem to kind of go out on their own, do their thing, explore and stuff like that. Quite honestly, I'm not even sure how these guys got up there. Maybe they took this area to get to that spot. And it's sort of fast-paced. That's where I was saying the battle royale aspect of it, where you're kind of in this sinking circle, right? And it's just faster-paced action. That's where I take that from. Rickety shields, just what I've always wanted. A whip. Yeah, and then there's the different character classes. So their characters are like different. Someone's playing as Duchess right now. So like there's one that's like a smaller, weaker character, and they kind of move a little faster. It's just a sort of balance of different character abilities and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've been whipping across these different games to kind of try to get like a feel for it. Like a full feel for it. And I'm just sitting here being like, I don't know what to think. I think it's fine gameplay wise. I'm actually kind of like, oh, I'm vibing with this. It's kind of neat. It's cool, but it's not necessarily something that I would put the hours into like I did with regular Elden Ring. I don't think, because it doesn't have that like challenge to it. But it is also something that's like more of the fun, like probably the most fun I've had with Elden Ring, because I'm just kind of mowing through stuff, destroying enemies and that, and it feels kind of cool to be able to do it. But I don't think that's what fans of this franchise really are into, but I don't know. Maybe they're just hungry for this gameplay style, and this is the exact sort of change-up they were looking for. We'll have to wait and see. And again, the full game, maybe it's got all of these different worlds. Like, I'm theorizing it's going to have, like, a whole bunch of different, like, environments that you kind of go through, and, like, it'd be cool if they had more, like, randomness to the different, like, days that you do, but, you know, so what I'm saying there is, like, because when you do the day, you just kind of continue on the map, but it would be cool if the map, like, transformed while you were fighting, and then, you went off on this different, like, area and stuff. I don't know, just be kind of neat conceptually to do that. These guys are, kind of causing problems for me, eh? I think the issue is I just keep missing them? I killed him, but then I, like, died all the same. That kind of sucks. They were just brutalizing me there. That's okay. We'll be back. We'll just get penalized a little bit. It's not the end of the world. You died. To miners. And one of the cool resources they were kind of working out. There would have been something nice there for me, I think. Level lost. Oh, I'm a complete and utter failure is what I am. But you see, we're getting technically, like, pushed inwards. And then eventually we'll have to fight like a big thing, and yeah, it's just this combination of world environments from Elden Ring. Oh, they got this thing here too? No way. No stonewords key. See, yeah, you don't really get time to take in the world either. You're just kind of like bumping in from one spot to the next. Heal ailments. I have no ailments to heal except for my level that I lost. But it would be great if you could kind of bump me up. That would be nice. Let us go to the Grace. I have no rune stone things to spend anyways. So I guess we gotta start killing and grinding. It looks really good here on the Pro though, like very, very clear picture quality. Performance does seem like a little droppy here or there, but not too bad. It is a network test, right? They're just trying to get the kinks worked out of the system, as to say. There's the tree floating in the sky. Definitely some weird texture issues though on PlayStation. I did notice that on the Xbox side of things. You see that where like some things textures aren't loading in, but again it is like a beta network test. Well, I mean, it's you could call it a beta, but they are more network tests these days than anything, just to see how it goes. See over there where this like rocks aren't loading in textures? That's really weird. I'm assuming it's just like a bug. Lost Grace discovers. Well, I need to discover some people to kill. So that I can get some rune stuff going on. Uh-oh. The edge is pushing me inwards. Go, go, go. Ow. I'm getting killed by a giant bat. Are you serious? I hate the flying creatures in this game. But it's definitely got like a vibe, but it really does feel like they just literally threw a whole bunch of random stuff together. I want to fight the giant hippopotamus, but like we're getting pushed inwards. Yeah, it's almost that time. It's about 15 minutes it takes for you to kind of have time to level and then get pushed towards the innermost sanctums of the map. Can I scale this wall or am I going to get stuck here? Kind of worried because the blue fire mist is fast approaching on me. Are they chilling out in the big tower? That's kind of cool. It certainly got style, I'll give them that. I was not able to collect enough points, and now the grace will be gone forever as it burns away. They always have these creepy hands. I don't like the creepy fingers. It's just weird too, because I'm so used to like how I've got my class set up for Elden Ring, right? I got my horse, I got my weapons, I got my tools, and in this game you just don't have that kind of stuff. I wonder if they're gonna like sell or add different like class types over time, or what kind of personalization there's gonna be or anything. 'Cause it seems like you're just kind of doing preset like roles. I got a bad feeling about this. Centipede demon again. Why you gotta be doing me like this, centipede demon? I'm actually kind of worried about this team because like we are not Really doing damage against this thing. Kinda wish I hadn't lost my level. It's pretty magnificent looking though, right? Leave me alone, giant centipede demon. I wonder if this is leading way for future Dark Souls, or, well, Elden Ring games, I would imagine, considering how big that IP is. Where it's like a little bit more multiplayer integrated. I don't know, I don't mind when, you know, devs try out different stuff like this. I actually find it kind of neat. I'm so gonna die here. Yeah, we're getting there. There goes the tail. Keep slaying. Oh, I'm downed. Oh, we were doing so good there for a second, too. I thought we almost kind of had that. This is our moment. I think we got it. I have become slightly more powerful. See, look how awesome that looks. And the clarity level on the Pro, oh, that's fantastic. And then, yeah, like I said, we gotta wait till the dust kind of clears. And then the next essence of our battle continues. At least, yeah, it's coming up. There we go. The mystical fog of chaos and excitement. It's rolling through. Nice. Then you'll see that the map has opened once again, and it's once again closing in on us. But it's the dawn of a new day of challenges within the lands of the Elden Ring Nightreign. Also wonder what the significance of the naming scheme and convention is in this one. Look at that, eh? Isn't that just like... It looks good. It definitely does. Like, it's got a nice aesthetic and vibe to it, but it is just more Elden Ring too, which is kind of funny. Alright, let's get the battle going on here. But yeah, mostly curious what your thoughts are and stuff on the game compared, like, especially for those that are hardcore Elden Ring, Dark Souls fans. I'm kind of pondering what people actually think of this concept and if it sort of works for them or not, because it is definitely a very, very different vibe and style in comparison to what we're used to usually from the series, for sure. But yeah, I like kind of what they got going on here. This is very neat. Dare I say, kind of fun. I just don't know if the concept would take me super far in terms of like playing it all the time. It's dead? Wow, that was incredibly underwhelming. All right. Take it out. Cool.